We've been here before. In our last investigation, we pulled back the curtain on the world's biggest borrower, the United States government, $34 trillion in debt. By design. We showed you the debt ceiling isn't a limit, it's a performance. We showed you the Federal Reserve loop, money created from nothing, to buy debt that was created from nothing. And at the end, we left you with a warning. The government prints the money, but they aren't the only ones with that power. Your local bank does it too, every single day. Today, we go inside that bank, and what you find inside will change how you see every number in your account. Here is the story they teach you, in school, in textbooks, in every personal finance class you've ever sat through. Banks take deposits, they lend some of it out, they keep the rest safe. That's it. Simple, safe, logical. It is a fairy tale. Here is what actually happens, and it has been happening every single day for over 100 years, right in front of you, without your consent. The moment you deposit money into a bank, it stops being your money. Legally, formally, completely. You become an unsecured creditor of the bank. You didn't make a deposit. You made a loan to them. Your balance? It's not cash sitting in a vault. It is a number in a database, a promise, nothing more. But here is the real question. If it's just a number in a database, what happens when they lend it? This is where the magic trick happens. It is called fractional reserve banking, and it works like a virus. Here is the mechanism, stripped bare. You deposit $1,000 into your bank. The bank is required to keep 10% of that in reserve, a safety net. They call it the reserve requirement. The other 90%, they lend it out to someone else. That borrower spends the $900. It lands in another bank. That bank keeps 10% and lends out 90% again, and again, and again, and again, until your original $1,000 deposit has become $10,000 in circulation. 10 times, out of thin air. No gold, no labor, no value created. Just permission, the bank's permission, to call a debt, an asset. And every single loan creates new money, not transfers old money, creates new money. In the United States alone, approximately 97% of all money in existence is digital, created by banks through loans. It has never been printed. It has never been touched. But here is the open loop that should keep you awake at night. If the bank created your mortgage with money that didn't exist, what exactly are you paying back? Think about this carefully. You work 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, for 30 years, to pay a mortgage on a house bought with money that never physically existed. The bank typed a number into a screen. That number became your debt, real debt, that you pay back with real labor, real time, real years of your life. They created the loan in seconds. You will spend decades repaying it, with interest, on money that cost them nothing. This is not an accident. This is architecture. But the architecture has a flaw, a single catastrophic flaw. Remember, the bank only keeps 10% in reserve, which means for every $100 you think is in your account, only $10 physically exists. Now ask yourself a simple question. What happens if everyone goes to the bank on the same day and asks for their money back? The answer is called a bank run, and it has happened before. In 1929, in 2008, in 2023, with Silicon Valley Bank. Every single time, the curtain drops, and the illusion ends. The system doesn't collapse because people are irrational. It collapses because people are right. The money was never there. So why does the system survive? One word: trust. The entire global financial system, every bank, every mortgage, every account balance, every currency, runs on the collective belief that the number on your screen means something. The moment that belief breaks, the system breaks with it. You are not a customer of the banking system. You are the fuel that runs it. So if the dollar is losing value and the bank's digital money is just an illusion, what do? Where do you hide? You move your wealth into things the system cannot inflate away, things that sit outside their matrix. We'll show you exactly what those are. Next, Shadow Ledger, HQ. Now you know.